After landing the role of Michael Kelso on That 70s Show, Ashton Kutcher's charm, acting skills, and popularity led to lots of movie roles and lots of romance. In 2015, he settled down with Mila Kunis, but here's what some of Kutcher's most notable exes are up to today. When Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore met at a dinner in New York City in 2003, they were both beautiful and famous, but they were also in very different places in their lives. He was a 20-something star on the rise, while she was an established A-lister, having starred in A Few Good Men, Indecent Proposal, and Ghost, to name just a few. She's 15 years older than Kutcher and a mother of 3, and by the time they met, she already had 2 divorces under her belt. But the heart wants what the heart wants, and the couple married in 2005. Alas, it wasn't meant to be. After a rocky 6 years together, Moore filed for divorce in late 2011, and that divorce was finalized in 2013. These days, Moore is more of an emeritus movie star than a bankable marquee name. She still makes a film here and there, like LOL, Wild Oats, and Blind. She also enjoyed a 7-episode stint on Empire.
What do you mean he left? He can't leave.
In September 2019, Moore released her memoir Inside Out, a harrowing collection of stories about her career and romantic life. Among the revelations, she allegedly cheated on her first husband, the musician Freddie Moore. She reportedly took the virginity of actor John Cryer, a claim he's since denied, and sadly, she suffered a miscarriage shortly after marrying Kutcher. In early 2012, just after he separated from Demi Moore and just before he started dating Mila Kunis, Ashton Kutcher reportedly had a fling with bewitching pop star Rihanna during her Talk That Talk period. According to TMZ, Kutcher and the Umbrella singer were getting together on the sly for at least 8 weeks. One night in March 2012, paparazzi spotted Rihanna arriving at Kutcher's house around midnight, and she didn't leave until about 4 a.m. Rihanna didn't seem too keen on discussing the romance. At a London news conference promoting the movie Battleship, a reporter asked Rihanna, "Will we be seeing a certain Mr. Ashton Kutcher perhaps making a trip over here?" That didn't end well at all.
How disappointing was that question?
Should we move on to another one?
Absolutely.
I think there was a question. We've got to move on. I think
I'm
there's a
happy
question
and I'm
here.
single, if that's what you were really asking.
Oof. At any rate, Rihanna is certainly just as popular and successful as she was in 2012. Probably even more so. As of the making of this video, she's reportedly sold a total of 60 million albums and 215 million downloads, making her the best-selling musician of the digital music era. Even if she was only making music, she'd be beyond okay, because she also controls the successful lingerie line Savage X Fenty and the makeup brand Fenty Beauty. So it's safe to say she's doing very well, obviously. As That 70s Show was turning Ashton Kutcher into a household name back in 1998, he was coupling up with an equally attractive Hollywood neophyte, a then-unknown actress named January Jones. They reportedly dated for about 3 years, and during that time, Kutcher's fame skyrocketed. Meanwhile, Jones evidently wasn't experiencing the same good fortune, as Jones told GQ in 2009. "The guy I was dating when I first got to LA was not supportive of my acting. He was like, 'I don't think you're going to be good at this, so you.' He only has nice things to say now. If anything, I should thank him. Because the minute you tell me I can't do something, that's when I'm most motivated." So, was she talking about Kutcher there? GQ seemed to think so, but it's worth noting that Jones denied it during a 2016 appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen.
The person who wrote the interview did the math and thought it might be him.
But considering what she says elsewhere in the interview, we're not so sure Jones and Kutcher are on the best of terms.
I'm super happy for him and his family to be political and all that.
Of course, Jones went on to build quite an impressive acting career. After booking early roles in films like Anger Management and American Wedding, she landed the plum role of Betty Draper on Mad Men. She deservedly earned 2 Golden Globe nominations and 1 Emmy nomination for that remarkable performance. More recently, she's landed roles in The Last Man on Earth and The Politician, and played Emma Frost in X-Men First Class. In the 90s and 2000s, Brittany Murphy was all over movies and TV. Her first big breakout role was playing Ty in the 1995 comedy Clueless. Roles in several high-profile films followed, most famously Girl Interrupted and 8 Mile. In 2003, she starred alongside Ashton Kutcher in the romantic comedy Just Married.
Cockroach! Cockroach! Cockroach!
Soon, an off-screen romance blossomed, leading people to proclaim, Kutcher and Murphy are young Hollywood's hottest new couple. Meanwhile, Kutcher told the publication, "When we were doing the movie, we were just friends. We just kind of started hanging out more. And now we've been hanging out a lot more." Alas, their romance didn't go the distance, and far more tragically, Murphy died in December 2009 at the age of 32. A few months later, Kutcher told ABC's Nightline, "She was like the person who walked in the room and she was always the first person to dance. I just try to connect to that and celebrate who she was and how she was, and not make sense of it, because there is no sense of making sense of it." Back before she briefly became the queen of mid-2000s with booty-shaking pop like Promiscuous, Nelly Furtado sang funky adult contemporary songs like I'm Like a Bird. And before that, she dated Ashton Kutcher. In 2006, she told Australian radio show Hot 30,
Okay, long time ago,
Yeah.
I went on a couple of dates with Ashton Kutcher.
Really?
Whoa.
"Really?" Although she may have been slightly underplaying the romance when she said,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah, we
pretty
kissed
cool.
like once or twice.
Oh, that's
It was
pretty
good.
cool.
What's he like? He's a good kisser,
I
isn't he?
can't tell you that.
In early 2017, Furtado released The Ride, her 6th album overall, and her first in 5 years. That same year, she told the British talk show Loose Women,
I went through an emotionally difficult time last summer, and I actually wrote and sung myself songs to get through it.
Furtado was reportedly upset following a split from her husband, the sound engineer Demo Casalone. Furtado also made news in 2019, but for an unfortunate reason, her master tapes, along with many others, were lost to a massive fire at Universal Studios in 2008. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss